We have a quadrilateral, ABCD. We are given that side AB is 10 units, and side CD is 15 units. These two angles on the left are exactly right angles. Inside, we have a circle that perfectly touches all four sides of the quadrilateral. Our goal is to determine the exact radius of this circle. Can you solve it? Let us dive in. Let the center of the circle be point O, and let the radius of the circle be x. Suppose the circle touches the top side, AB, at point P, and touches the bottom side, CD, at point Q. Since OP and OQ are both radii of the same circle, their lengths are both equal to x. Here is an important property we must remember. In any circle, the radius drawn to a tangent is always perpendicular to the tangent line. This means OP is perpendicular to AB, and similarly, OQ is perpendicular to CD. Because both of these radii are perpendicular to the top and bottom sides, and the left angles are right angles, the shape APQD forms a perfect rectangle. If we draw the horizontal radius to the left side, it is also equal to x. This means side AP also equals x. Similarly, side DQ also equals x. The total length of AB is 10. Therefore, the remaining part, BP, becomes 10 minus x. On the bottom side, the full length of CD is 15. Thus, the remaining part, CQ, becomes 15 minus x. Next, we use another beautiful theorem. From any external point, if we draw two tangents to a circle, both tangent lengths are always equal. So the entire slanted side, BC, is 10 minus x plus 15 minus x. Adding them together gives 25 minus 2x. The next step is super clever. Let's clear things up a bit. From point B, draw a perpendicular line straight down to the bottom side, CD. Let the foot of this line be point M. Since the top side AB has a length of 10, the horizontal distance from D to M is also 10. But the entire bottom side CD is 15. Therefore, the remaining part, CM, becomes 15 minus 10, which equals 5. Also, the vertical height PQ is x plus x, which is 2x. Thus, our new vertical line, BM, also becomes 2x. Now look at the new right triangle, BCM. We have expressions for all three sides. So, we can easily apply Pythagoras' theorem. We get the quantity, 25 minus 2x, all squared, is equal to the quantity 2x, all squared, plus 5 squared. Let us expand this out. The left side becomes 625 minus 100x plus 4x squared. On the right side, the quantity 2x squared becomes 4x squared, and 5 squared is 25. Oh wow! 4x squared appears on both sides, so they cancel out immediately. Now, move 25 to the left side and move 100x to the right side. This gives 625 minus 25 equals 100x, or 600 equals 100x. Finally, divide both sides by 100. We get x equals 6. This means the radius of the circle is exactly 6 units. And that is it.